All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin. All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. The new season is upon us. I am buzzing. Can't wait for this new season to kick off. So many great matches coming up. But of course, we're going to be doing Everton versus Chelsea match preview, but we're also going to be looking at predicted lineup. Well, my predicted lineup. I'll give you my thoughts as to who I want to see, who maybe is probably going to be playing. We'll do a bit of mixture. We've got, as you can see on the title, we've got a bit of clip from Everton Rose. Make sure you subscribe to Everton Rose as well. She's given us a bit of preview, a bit of background on Everton. So we'll get to see a little bit from an Everton fan's point of view, how they're feeling moving into this match. We're going to do the Premier League prediction, and we're going to go through some of the latest in regards to what happened in the press conference. So lots to get through, and I don't want to bore you guys for the entire day or, whatever, afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you guys are. First of all, thank you so much for joining. So we're going to have to smash through a lot of stuff. And at the end of the day, I also want to hear what you guys have to say in the live chat as well. So it's going to be great to see and connect and feel what you guys have to say. Digital Films Reviews, good to see you, my man. It's done, Ms. Cuckoo. Yeah, man, it is done. Yeah, by the way, is the official announcement done? I know Thomas Tuchel has reported it, but he said that by noon, it's more than noon. Look, it's done anyway. It's done. We know it's done. So it is what it is. It's going to happen. Cucurella is at Cobham and it is a bit of a race against time to get him ready for Everton. He could even do the last session today before they travelled up. No way. I would find that. Let me just, do you know what? Let me just bring this up. I can't imagine Cucurella facing Everton. That would be mad. That really would be mad. Apparently it's Fabrizio. Let's see. Latest from Fabrizio Romano. We'll touch on the Alonso news. I think it might be his last game tomorrow, which is fantastic. We'll definitely touch on Aubameyang, who was talked about in the press conference. This was 53 minutes ago. Well, some people were saying... Give me one second. Is this true? Surely this isn't true. It's from Nizar, my bad. Oh, okay. It was from Nizar. All right. Let me go check Nizar Kinsella. Let me bring him up. Apparently Nizar is saying, I would find this very, very, very strange indeed. Yeah, look at this. Cucurella is at Cobham and it is a bit of a race against time to get him ready for Everton. He could even do the last session today before they travel. Now, I would find this. I would love to see this, but this is too early. This is way too early for me. I don't think he's featured at all in the preseason for Brighton. He wouldn't be match fit unless he's been training on his own, which is still not good enough to be match fit. I don't even think some of our players are match fit yet. Like, we had a bit of a holiday for the preseason, only up against Udinese where we started to show up. So I don't even think that our players are ready, let alone Marc Cucurella, who hasn't even kicked the ball. Look, I don't expect him to feature against Everton. Maybe he gets some minutes off the bench if we are winning, but I think he's probably going to be closer to being fit against Spurs, and even Spurs, I think he might be off the bench, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, lots to talk about. Let's go through the latest. We've got nearly 150 of you guys alive today. Let's keep up with the likes. Let's keep smashing those likes well above 100. First of all, thank you so much for 15,000 subscribers. Really, really appreciate that a lot, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, this channel has been growing at an insane pace, and it's massively thank you to you guys for being able to do that. So much appreciated. Ms. Prediction on Palace Arsenal. I think Arsenal's going to win, but you never know, man. Palace is difficult at home, but the way Arsenal have been playing in the preseason is quite devastating, what they've done. So yeah, Tim B is saying check Fab tweet. We'll check all that. Let's go through in a particular structured manner, and then we'll hit on all the 10 seconds ago. Official statement for Neto could be delayed and it will take some time. But Bournemouth in the next hours. Neto will be England. It will be in England today. Okay, all right. 1 minute ago, feeling around Chelsea is that Marc Cucurella will be available. Okay. Now we might have to bring this up. Thanks, Tim B. Feeling around Chelsea is that Marc Cucurella will be able to be called up for Everton game. Documents are signed, now race against time, but parties fully optimistic on Cuckoo at Cobham since yesterday as he completed medical and then media duties in the morning. I mean, is he match fit? Like, has he had a preseason? I'm not really sure, man. I mean, wow, like, I would love to see him play. I would, but at the same time, I don't want to rush into this. Do you know what I mean? Much deserved means long way and long may it continue. Much appreciated, man. Much appreciated. Cucurella starting tomorrow. I know, Marva, you want this to happen, man. Tim B, you're welcome, brother. Brilliant, brilliant. Okay, so let's have a look at what was said in the press conference. Just quickly, we're going to touch up on some of those information. I think there's some brilliant stories in each of those points that was raised in the press conference. So Simon Johnson was obviously there. Tuchel is he first for first Chelsea press conference of the season. Tuchel and Gary Neville saying Chelsea co-owner Todd Bowley has been panicking in the market. Panicking? No, super hard working. Let's talk a little bit about this. I mean, Gary Neville, what do you know about panicking, mate? Actually, no, you would know everything about panicking because that's what Man United are doing over there. They are panicking. I don't think I don't necessarily think we are panicking. It might have looked like at one stage we were panicking, but I don't think we have been, to be honest. Every player that we've targeted, they're well calculated and they're top caliber players. So it's not like we've gone for side dishes, except for maybe Nathan Ake for me. But some would say even Nathan Ake is probably a player that tactically, fits into our model. Rafinha, De Ligt, Osman Dembele, all the players that we've been linked, like they're top, like Sterling, Koulibaly. Now with Cucurella, like these are all top ballers, man. Now we're getting linked with Aubameyang. Like these, we're not linked with like some Mickey Mouse players out there. So I don't think we're panicking. We're targeting the right players for the right areas. Cucurella is a much needed player on the left side. We cannot go forward with Emerson and Alonso anymore. Cucurella gives us that option to have LCB, left back, left wing back, Chilwell, which will touch up on what Thomas Tuchel had to say about Ben Chilwell, how he needs to be eased in. Koulibaly is definitely a defender that we needed. We've lost defenders. Sterling is an attacker that we needed up front to improve our situation. So I don't think we panicked one bit in any of our selections as yet. So I'm not really sure what Gary Neville is talking about. Let's move on to the next one. Tuchel says he hopes Cucurella paperwork to be completed by noon today. So it's more than noon. So look, announcement will happen today. We know he's a Chelsea player. Thomas Tuchel has pretty much confirmed them. This one's an interesting one. Let's talk about this. Tuchel on Aubameyang links and fact he scored 79 goals for him at Borussia Dortmund. I would be interested in 79 goals actually, but I will not comment. Do you know what? I think there could be something here. I really think there could be something here, man. Miss Chelsea tweet. Oh my days. Have we got it? Have we got it live? Have we actually done this again during lifetime? We keep doing this. Don't we? We always keep doing this in the other side of the coin. Oh, there you go. Oh no, that's Aspilicueta. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Club statement. Marc Cucurella. Following reports from numerous media outlets this week, we can confirm. Look at that's cheeky, That's something again. Do you know what I mean? That's seems like that Brighton touch. This looks like a bit of a Brighton touch-up. We can confirm an agreement has been reached with Brighton and Hove Albion for the signing of Marc Cucurella. This is cheeky. Yeah, I gotta reply to this. Oh my god. I love this guy. Cheeky admin, love it. This is brilliant. Get in, man. Get in. This. I love this way of announcing it. This was something This is taking a shot at Brighton Football Club. So, I love it. I love it. We've done it again, haven't we? We've done it again, ladies and gentlemen. We've gone live when something official has come up, which is great. Cucurella has been announced, miss. This is fantastic. They just announced it. Miss, take the stage with that song. Nah, not again. Not again. Come on. Maria, Maria. Nah, not again, bro. Not again. Look, we knew this was going to happen, which is brilliant. Okay. Let's get back into the news. I love the way admin did that, man. Fantastic. Talking about Aubameyang, I think something is brewing, ladies and gentlemen. Something is brewing with this Aubameyang situation. Thomas Tuchel, it was almost as if he had this little smirk. He had this like, I don't know, this vibe kind of saying that perhaps Aubameyang is going to happen. He just had this flavor about him when he was talking about it. He had this little twinkle in his eyes that Aubameyang will happen. Look, I've got no issues. I've got no issues with Aubameyang. I think he's a fantastic player still. He's proven in the Premier League. He's scored goals after goals after goals, so which is fantastic. I think he'll fit in. Like, there's no doubt about that. Like, there shouldn't be any adaptation moment for Aubameyang. He comes in, he fits in. He's got pace. He's far more mobile up front. You know, a lot of people are against the Ronaldo. Not me. I would love to see Ronaldo, but it is what it is. That's my choice. But Aubameyang is someone I'm not against one bit, who's worked with Thomas Tuchel previously. As you can see, he's banged in 79 goals for him. He would love those 79 goals. So yeah, man. This is something that could happen. I think Sterling, Aubameyang, Mason Mount, Havertz. They would cherish to have a player like Aubameyang up front, and Aubameyang can play anywhere in the front three. He can roam around on the right side. He can roam around on the left side. So it's all good news. It's all good news, man. I like it. Valan, thank you so much for the super chat. Looks like the number 30 looks like his number is 32. CFC News tweets. Okay. Is Cucurella's number 32? Is it? Look at this. This is nice, bro. Look at this. Look. Yeah, it must be 32, isn't it? Looks like his number is 32, CFC new tweet. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I love this, man. I'm so happy to see Cucurella, man. It's such a good feeling, man. I love this. Look how happy he's. It's a feel-good feeling, man. It's such a good feeling. I love it. I'm pretty sure you guys are all feeling the same way as well, man. Manolo, good to see you. Oba would be perfect for us. 100% agreed. Okay, let's move on to the next thing. Can anyone get close to Man City? I don't want to lower our ambitions, but I struggle to say yes, we can. I believe we are a team in transition still, but I don't want to limit us from beginning. Who knows what is possible? I like that attitude. Like, we understand that we have to rebuild, which is what we are doing, are in the process of doing, but at the same time, our players that are coming in, they're strong. So we can't just be saying, we're in a rebuild phase. The players that Top Bowley and Thomas Tuchel are bringing in, we're not joking about. Do you know what I mean? Marc Cucurella, Sterling, Koulibaly, looks like Wesley Fofana. We'll see what happens there. Frankie de Jong is linked as well. Aubameyang. Like, we're not messing about. Like, this is not just for a top 4 team. This is proper. Go out there and try and beat the living daylights of Liverpool and Man City if you can. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, but there's got to be a bit of balance, of course. Like, it's all these players coming in. It's going to take a bit of time to gel, understood. But at the same time, there's work to be done. So it goes both ways. Tuchel on signing Koulibaly. Me and my staff followed him many years, which is great. Tuchel obviously talked about Cucurella, and now we've got the official announcement in regards to Cucurella, as you guys can all see over here. Maybe there's some more latest tweets coming out. No, nothing yet. But we'll keep that in track. Valan, thank you so much for the super chat again. Oh, away kit has been revealed. Cucurella wearing it. Yes. That away kit looks pretty decent, by the way. All the kits look pretty nice. The home kit, the away kit, that's nice. I can't wait to get my hands on that white and that sort of blue. That's brilliant, man. I love that. Okay, moving back into yes, this is interesting. Chairman Top Bowley on Cucurella. Marc is an elite defender of proven Premier League quality, and he's further strengthens our squad into the new season. We continue to work on and off the pitch, and we're delighted Marc will be part of the present and the future Chelsea. Brilliant to see. Confirms Cucurella signing. Yeah, here we go. Tuchel says signing Cucurella will help take the pressure off Chilwell on his comeback from a knee injury at Chelsea. He looks better and better, but at the same time needs time to adapt to the physicality of the game, which is normal. We have to take care of him. Yeah. So look, there's plenty of benefits of Cucurella. Someone like Chilwell can now chill well. Do you know what I mean? Can at least chill for a second. So there's no rush for Chilwell to, come into the frame straight away. You can relax. Just take your time. Do you know what I mean? Bimukta Das, thank you so much for the super chat. Your song needs to be in the Cucurella official introduction video. Come on, bro. Come on. Ms. Check, Ben Jacobs, my days. Everyone's buzzing. What's going on? What's going on, Ben Jacobs? What are you saying? I'm pretty sure Ben Jacobs talking about Wesley Fofana. I am so sure. Tell me you're talking about Wesley Fofana. Chelsea trolling Brighton. Yes, we are. I love this game, bro. I love this game. 6 minutes ago. Further understanding on Michael Edwards is that Chelsea have had multiple meetings with him. In most recent one, they have made an incredible offer. Edwards, according to multiple sources, was blown away by the project, really impressed, but reiterated he's not available short term. Ball is now in Chelsea's court. Edwards didn't reject the role. He simply told Chelsea it's not the right time. Remains to be seen if Chelsea will wait. Feeling is not the right time means he won't consider the job for January. Chelsea pretty much threw everything at Edwards. Club are exploring multiple options because the preference is to make an imminent appointment. Edwards not off the table, though. There is currently no active non-compete stopping him joining either. Okay, interesting. We've thrown everything off to Michael Edwards, and he was blown away, but he's just not keen to do work at the moment. That's the thing, man. He's just not keen. Interesting. Because I'd rather wait for Michael Edwards than get a DOF in. Yeah, I'd wait, but how long is the wait? Like, is it a full season? He doesn't want to work this season at all. Like, that for me is probably too much of a wait. But yeah, man. If it's only up until January, I'm happy to wait. If that's the case. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Everton versus Chelsea, Frank Lampard. You know how the vibes are going to be. There are going to be some parts of the fan base who are going to be so excited with Frank and whatnot. Me, on the other hand, I need to inflict a damage. I need to inflict a win, a loss for them. And we lost against them last season, right at the end. They got that winner against with Richarlison. I don't want to go through that. Thomas Tuchel touched on that. And playing at Goodison hasn't been easy for us, but it's the start of the season. If we want to show some sort of ambition this particular season, we've got to start things off with a win, man. I don't want to drop any points. Dropping points against this particular Everton team, no disrespect. They've not done the proper business. They're in a bit of a financial fair play strife. They've got issues with financial capabilities. I want to go out there and get this victory, man. No two ways about it. We can't be complacent. No time to relax. On the ball. Players need to put their chances away. We need to keep a clean sheet. They've got injuries with Dominic Calvert-Lewin. They haven't even replaced Richarlison. God knows who's going to start up front for them. They did do some smart business with Dwight McNeil, Tarkowski, and whatnot. Dwight McNeil is the big one over there, who's a decent player. I think Dwight McNeil down the track after Everton, he's probably going to land a bigger club. But for us, ladies and gentlemen, no two ways about that. We need to win that. We need to apologize to Todd for his dinner, man. 100% we need to. That guy was doing something big. Okay, let's get straight into the act of what my predicted lineup will be, ladies and gentlemen, against Everton. We've done the press conference. We looked at it. We've now had a bit of conversation as to how important the start of the Premier League season is. We need to go out there and smash Everton. There's dropping points against this Everton team, as I said, no disrespect. I think will be a calamitous start. I agree, Ms. Demolish Everton. Okay, let's look at this team. This will be my team. I'll tell you who I want and then who I predict. Ultimately, I'll probably put in who I want, and then just behind that, I could possibly have who I kind of think might play. So we have a flavor of both. Of course, we're going to play with the back three. This is how we always play, which is okay as long as we have a bit of an attacking sense, which we showed against Udinese. This is what I expect, ladies and gentlemen. Well, this is what I would like to see. Mendy, I think Kepa is going to be moved on very, very soon. Whether we get a secondary keeper, I don't know. We'll see. Koulibaly on the left. So much like that Udinese lineup. First game of the season. No resting Silva. Silva, you are playing first game of the season. Now, this is a bit of a iffy one. I personally would like to see Chalobah because I want his robust attributes. I want his dynamism. But I fully understand that this could possibly be Aspie. Aspie just signed a 2-year contract extension. Thomas Tuchel wanted him. Todd Bowley wanted him. But I would prefer Chalobah there. I think he's the youngster. He's the one who's going to be coming, hopefully, the one for the future. Aspie, yes, he's still going to be here for a couple of more seasons. But we all know, man. We all know, like Aspie's, like those legs are not there anymore. Like I know this is the first game of the season. Maybe he's going to be still fine and fresh. Look, it could potentially be him. I think if I was to predict, I think it's going to be Aspie, but I would like to see Chalobah. That's just my preference. Okay, on the left side, Marcos Alonso, ladies and gentlemen, it will be his final game. It will be his final game, and I'll tell you why it will be his final game. It is because, first of all, let me just refresh this if Fabrizio has anything latest. We will see who lied, not me. Look, even Fabrizio trolling, man. I love this. So many people were after Fabrizio, man. Fabrizio got a absolutely bang on right. Even Brighton tried to trump him and they got nowhere. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. From Fabrizio Romano, Barcelona are really close to signing Marcos Alonso. Talks are progressing well with Chelsea after Cucurella deal completed. Personal terms agreed months ago. Being told it's now really close. Parties waiting for Tuchel's green light, but now finally confident. So on that basis, ladies and gentlemen, I really think it's Alonso's final game for us. I think it's final game. He has to play. I don't think Chilwell will start this one. I don't think Cucurella. Some of you guys are saying Cucurella. I don't think he's going to start. Come on, man. He's not played a single match in this preseason. To throw him in a Premier League start, I think that's a bit too much. Chilwell, for me, doesn't look completely right. And what a way to send off Alonso. Let's give him the final match. Unless if he's opting to not play and not get injured, but it's the start of the season. What are you worried about? Alonso, this is a perfect opportunity to get a send-off from Chelsea fans. Look, with all the slanders aside, I know there's been ups and downs, but let's not forget, Marcos Alonso has won everything at Chelsea Football Club. I mean, he's a Premier League winner, has won FA Cup, Champions League, the lot. He's done it. He's done everything. So for me, what's everyone saying? Fake link. Yes, Chalobah is gone. Fab, Aspie for squad rotation. Yes, Chalobah is gone. Fake link. Chalobah for 6 million source. Waris Alonso scenes if Chile at David Einstein. What's going on? What's going on? Is Chalobah on the way out? No. 2 hours ago. Okay, dinner in London, Jose. Okay. Nah. What are you guys saying? He's trolling. Okay, he's trolling. Yeah. Oh, far out, man. I hate when that happens. So yeah, for me, Alonso, what a way to get a send-off, and what a way he gets to play against Frank Lampard. He's got history with Frank Lampard. We know what happened with him and Frank Lampard in that West Brom game, the bust-up. Can you imagine the scenes if Alonso scores in this particular match? I think it'll be his last match. And imagine he scores against Frank Lampard as his goodbye. Look, that's why I will let Alonso start. The Red Wolf, thank you so much for the super chat. Trabzonspor have reached agreement with Chelsea to sign Trevor Chalobah, fee in region of 6 million. Final details being sorted between clubs. Okay, so this is what you guys were talking about. The Red Wolf saying that's David Ornstein. I've not seen anything from David Ornstein. 4 hours ago, Marc Cucurella completing sale to Chelsea 19 hours ago. So there's nothing there about Chalobah. No, I wouldn't believe that one bit. I've not heard anything about Chalobah. Like, why would he want to leave, man? He's still got a chance. They're trolling. Fake news, fake. Okay, all right. Baited. Yeah. Thank you. You guys got me, man. All right. On the right side, Reece James. Undoubtedly, he plays for me. In the middle, I'd go with Jorginho and Kante. They were dynamic against Udinese. Nothing against Kovacic. Kovacic is a fine player. He's going to come in this match. There's 5 subs, so I'm going to just have Kova there as one of the subs that's going to come in. It could potentially be Jorginho and Kovacic as well, but I would like to go with Jorginho and Kante. That would be my preference. As I said, the predicted ones, Kova's not really even predicted, but yeah, this is the lineup that I would go with, Jorginho and Kante, much like with that Udinese style of match. For me, Mount, but more Mount, I would like him to see more like Heath, more midfieldish sort of areas. Sterling to play false 9, moving into these positions at times, and then allowing for Mount and Havertz to really attack and run. Sterling getting into these areas will be very dangerous, and then he can move sort of in this area up and down, which will be fantastic. And then on the left side, I think it'll be Havertz for me. So that's my lineup, ladies and gentlemen, against Everton. What do you think about that? I think that's that lineup when we played against Udinese, and I know it's Udinese, but I think we should be going against Everton with that similar lineup as well, and allow that team to gel. So that's the lineup. Mendy, goalkeeper, Koulibaly, Silva, Chalobah, Jorginho, Kante, Reece James, Alonso, Sterling, Mount, Havertz. And I'm expecting at least 2-0. Everton don't have a striker, so I'm expecting us to keep a clean sheet, and I'm expecting us to probably bang in 2 goals. 6 million unrealistic, Miz. 6 million unrealistic. Oh, you're talking about previous stuff. Miz, I don't think we'll risk Alonso getting injured before his Barca move. Yeah, maybe, but he's still a Chelsea player until he's a Barca player. Do you know what I mean? Some people are saying, and Chile. I would play Kova and Chile. Yeah, I just don't think Chilwell is fit, and I would give Marcus Alonso a bit of a send off, man. I hear you. Like, if he's injured, then it could potentially break that down. I completely understand that. I do understand that. Okay, in that sense, let's have Chilwell just in the background. Jorginho, Kante, Alonso, Reece James, potentially Chilwell. I think 2-0. That's my score prediction. I want to quickly now share with you guys what the Everton fan, Rose, had to say about this. So check this out from Rose, and then we'll talk about the Premier League prediction to wind things down. So this is from Rose. This is what she had to say about Everton.
Inviting me on to talk about Everton. Last season was an absolute nightmare for all of us, and I can't wait really just to forget about it and, fingers crossed, not go through that again. This season, I'm going into it with low expectations purely because of what happened last season, and when you consider as well that we've sold Richarlison, who contributed 15 goals to the team last season, 10 goals, 5 assists. But what I am looking for in terms of Everton, and Frank Lampard in particular, I'm looking for an identity. So a consistent style of play, because we've chopped and changed so many managers in recent years, different philosophies, that if you ask me how do Everton play, do we play with 3 at the back, do we play 4-4-2? We've done both. In the Benitez we played 4. Lampard tends to like going with 3 centre-backs and the 2 full-backs pushing on. If we're going to do that, great. And I just want to see that reflected this year. In terms of a league position and things, honestly, I'm just thinking get to 40 points as soon as possible. I don't want to go through that relegation fight again. So in terms of the transfer window, I think we've addressed some issues. For example, at centre-back, bringing in Tarkowski from Burnley on a free. I think it's smart business. It's business for now, just to address the position this season. And then when you consider signings like McNeil and Ruben Vinagre, he used to be at Wolves, they do improve the level of the squad. McNeil looks like a player good on the ball, experienced in the Premier League, despite only being 22. Vinagre the same, he's been in and out a little bit more, but as a squad rotation player, I think that's okay. However, we haven't signed a replacement for Richarlison. We can't spend a lot due to financial fair play, and so we were never going to go out and spend 40-50 million as a like-for-like replacement. But it's a massive concern now in terms of Calvert-Lewin, who's also out for a month, so he's injured. So losing Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison, honestly, I can't really see where the goals are coming from, except maybe a Dwight McNeil, left-footed shot, Damari Gray. So that is definitely a concern, and I think I'm a little bit worried about Everton in terms of where the goals are coming from. It's based that the season starts on Saturday. Talking about Saturday, our first game, of course, against you guys at Goodison. I've gone with Jordan Pickford in goal. The two fullbacks, I've gone with Patterson, who we signed from Rangers. I think he's a really good prospect, and I think he needs a run in the team now. And Mikalenko, who we also signed in January. And I've gone for three centre-backs. I've gone for Tarkowski, who's really impressed in pre-season. Michael Keane. I'm hoping that they can rekindle that partnership that they had at Burnley when they got into Europe, and I think that's more hope than anything else. But yeah, I've gone with Tarkowski, Michael Keane, and then Ben Godfrey, who's really quick. So I'm hoping that he can kind of track the runners that you guys are going to have in terms of Sterling and Mount and Havertz. And then in midfield, I've gone with Alan and Doucouré. I'm sad that we haven't announced the Idrissa Gana Gueye signing, because he's something that we desperately need in midfield. We need energy, we need somebody who can win the ball back and is comfortable on the ball, and he will give us those things. But I've gone with Alan and Doucouré because I think they're the best of what we've got. And then my front three, because we haven't got a striker, we're a little bit like you guys in terms of not having a striker that you're fully confident with. In our position, it's because Calvert-Lewin's injured and Rondon is suspended, and we've just loaned our two young centre-forwards out, our strikers out. So Everton must be planning something, I hope. And then out wide, I've gone with Gordon and McNeil. I'm aware that I spoke a little bit in between, so I'll just say that again. Pickford, Patterson, Mikalenko, Tarkowski, Keane, Godfrey, Alan Doucouré, Gordon, Dele Alli as a false number 9, and McNeil. Now, based on the fact that we've beaten you guys the last 4 times at Goodison, which I think is our best record against any Premier League team, continuous record, I am going to go with a 1-0. But it's more out of hope than reasons to be confident. It's more just optimism, because it's the first game of the season. We survived last season, and I'm just hoping that we can scrape a win against you guys. Again, thank you for inviting me on. I hope this preview was okay. I do have a channel. My channel is called Everton Rose, if you want to check it out. I've done a preview with the other side of the coin and another Chelsea fan too, that's up there right now. Thanks. Good luck for the rest of the season, except on Saturday and except the the second fixture against us. Bye.
Now, much appreciated there from Everton Rose. Rose, who's an Everton fan, goes by the channel Everton Rose. Do subscribe. I did feature a little bit on her preview as well. Do make sure you guys check that out. I must say, they've got some good players, man. Dwight McNeil is one. Anthony Gordon is another one that I really like from them, who can pose a bit of an issue. But overall, that team, we should be able to put them away. CFC Daily has tweeted. Let's have a quick look at that before we do the Premier League prediction, ladies and gentlemen. Bring that up. Let's see what CFC Daily said. Nine minutes ago, Brighton, yeah, while Colwell gone the other way. Yeah, I just saw this. Marvo just, oh, look at that, man. That's brilliant, man. What a kit, bro. What a jersey, man. We need that. I can't wait to have that jersey promotion again, man. It's going to be mad. I'm definitely getting myself one of that. Yeah, look at this. Harry Redknapp, De Jong wants to go to Chelsea. I know that for a fact. This is in the, Harry Redknapp was in the byline, which is Alex's show. So, wow, man, wow. This could potentially happen as well. Look, Simon Phillips has just put that out too. This has been in the cards. Frankie de Jong has been in the cards, man. Wow, this is incredible. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, nearly, what is it, 450 plus. Let's get those likes up to 400 immediately if you've been enjoying this preview so far, where we've covered some transfer news. Now we're going to do some Premier League prediction. We've even covered the Everton's point of view as well. So lots has been happening in this particular show. Smash the like button. Get those likes up to 400, please. It's at 130, which is, it's a bit of a criminal activity. You guys love this. You guys represent this particular channel. Once again, thank you so much for 15,000 subscribers. Much appreciated. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Premier League prediction. Let's not dilly-dally around too much. Let's get this done and dusted. How do I get rid of... Get out of here. That ad. Okay. Don't want to take too much of your time anymore. We want to wrap things up quick. I think champion's going to be Man City. Yeah, when you got a player like Haaland, I feel like that's a bit of a cheat code. So for me, champions Man City. I know they've lost quite a lot of players, but still, man, when you got Pep Guardiola, man, yeah, it's going to be long. Now, for the Champions League spots, the other 2 to 4. I think second's going to be Liverpool. They're looking very, very strong. They're going to be very hard to beat. This is where it gets interesting. Third and fourth. I kind of thought maybe Spurs, but the kind of business that we've been doing. Do you know what? I'm going to put myself out there. I think we're going to come third. I think Spurs are going to come fourth. Arsenal has been looking very good. I know anything less than Champions League probably is going to be a failure, but I'm hoping Arsenal does what Arsenal does best, which is bottling it. But then again, Spurs bottles it as well, but Spurs did a bit of a good job. Spurs actually been making top 4 recently a lot. It's just, a couple of seasons ago they missed out, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how. Ms. Sai Krishna saying, sorry for disturbing. Let's see what size... We'll get back to that prediction very, very soon. Feeling around Chelsea is that Marc Cucurella will be able to be called up for Everton game documents. Oh, yeah, we've seen it, man. Thank you. We've seen this one. We have seen this one. We've covered it. Okay, so I think it's going to be Liverpool, second, third, Chelsea, fourth, Spurs, fifth will be Arsenal, sixth will be Manchester United. I think they've got in Eric Ten Hag, but I think... they've got a lot to do, man. They've not done enough business in this transfer window. Even Frankie de Jong, they've been chasing Frankie de Jong, like a dog chasing a bone. But looks like we're going to get Frankie de Jong. So look, I don't think they've done enough business. They've got some players, Malacia, I think, in the left side. They got that Lisandro Martinez player, but it's just not enough, man. It really isn't enough. And the feeling is they're a bit worried, but I think they're going to play better football under Ten Hag. It's just, it might be a bit of a transitional season for them. Arsenal, Spurs, Chelsea, honestly, that 3 can be anything possible. I'm just predicting that I think we should be going for third. Let's see. Should we say, let's put Chelsea first. We're planning to winning the league. Yeah, man, look, we're doing some good business. Okay, so fifth is Arsenal, sixth is Man United, seventh. Who do you think seventh's going to be, man? It's got to be West Ham. They've done some good business with Skamaka, um, that Moroccan defender. I can't see anyone else over here who's good enough to be seventh. Maybe Newcastle, but Newcastle really, since their January spree that they had, shopping spree that they had, they've not really added any more on top of that. It could be a toss-up between Newcastle. I think I'm just going to put West Ham, man. I think it's going to be West Ham. After West Ham, it's really now a toss-up. Like Aston Villa's there, Newcastle. I think it will be Newcastle mid-table. So all of these teams will be mid-table. 7th, 8th, 9th is probably going to be Aston Villa. I'd say Aston Villa. Oh, we got what Chelsea? Well, what Chelsea, bro? What you doing, man? First of all,
What's
how you
going
doing,
on?
bro? How's your health, bro? All good?
Absolute dying, bro. Absolute dying. But my
What
internet,
happened, man? You all right?
massive infection, man. Massive infection. How's my connection? It's come back today. Officially today. The connection is officially back. How is it?
No. Yeah, good, bro. It's clear. It's clean.
Finally,
It's good.
finally. 40 days, bro. 40 days of no internet at home.
Far out.
40 days. So
That's mad, bro. That's mad, man.
but
So everything all right though, huh? Like
no,
health-wise,
no,
that's
no.
the most important,
It's
bro.
bad, man. It's bad. I was in hospital for days, bro. I was in hospital, dying, literally in pain. As you can see, my
Whoa.
face, not well.
Are
Basically.
you like on medication, like slowly
Yeah.
getting better? Or-
But I think it's worse, man. I'm fearing the worst even more. But
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. It takes a
Inshallah.
few days for everything to kick in. But I just want to check everything's fine. Hope you're good as well. I know you're doing
All
your
good,
content
bro.
as well. Loving it. I'm still watching it. And keep up,
Thank
man.
you, bro.
That's
Thank
all.
you. Thank
That's
you.
all.
Thank you. Get well soon, bro. Take some rest, man, and get
Take
well
care,
soon,
man.
bro.
Peace, people.
Take care, bro.
Like
See
the
ya.
video.
Love you, bro. So Newcastle, Aston Villa. Look, these are all mid-table for me, man. Like maybe Wolves. Wolves really haven't done much of business either. Leeds actually look all right. Leeds, they've done business. Aston Villa's done a bit of business as well. So these are all mid-table for me. 8, 9, 10. Who cares? Like throw in Leicester's only going to play once a week, so maybe Leicester. Wolves probably haven't done enough business. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There you go. Bottom half. Let's just throw. Do you know what? I'll make myself easier. Who do I think is going to get relegated? I think Bournemouth's going to get relegated. I think Fulham is probably going to get relegated as well. I think Nottingham Forest is probably the only team who's come up who's probably going to stay. I don't think Southampton's done enough. Brentford. But Southampton always seem to somehow, under Hasenhüttl, gets in. Maybe Brentford gets relegated. Everton is probably in doubt as well. And then, it's all of these teams. It's probably going to be Brighton. It's probably going to be Crystal Palace, then Everton, Southampton, and Nottingham Forest. Guys, let me know what you guys think about this. Wolves over Leeds. I think Leeds are looking good, man. I think Leeds have done some very good business, and Bamford is back as well. Wolves replaced Rafinha with some Colombian brother. Like, they look all right. Palace Miz, Wolves next. Bowley is cooking. Let me know, what would you disagree? Before we wrap things up, this is the line. This is the prediction that I've gone with. Man City to win, Liverpool to come second, Chelsea to come third, Spurs fourth, Arsenal, Man United, West Ham, and then you've got the rest. I don't really care about the mid-table bottom half. Relegation, I'm going with Bournemouth, Fulham, Brentford. Actually, to make it more sort of specific, I think Bournemouth to come last, Fulham to come second last. Like that, and then Brentford to third last, I suppose. That's what I'm probably going with. Let's see what you guys are saying. Breaking: Chelsea have registered Marc Cucurella in time for possible debut against Everton on Saturday. Wow. No, Nottingham is back. I think Forest is probably going to stay. Chelsea number 1. I like that. I think Southampton will get relegated. They potentially could. They've always been flirting around with relegation. Leicester will get relegated. I don't know, man. They're only going to play once a week, and it's been a while since they played once a week. Since the last time I think they played once a week, I'm pretty sure they won the Premier League. So Brendan Rodgers, I think, is too good to be relegated. Let's check out the link. What link, bro? Can you share the link again? Can you share the link again? Cuckoo is a blue. Hey, Miz, your thoughts on Ziyech for Manchester United, man? I would hate to see that. I would rather see him at AC Milan. I wouldn't want to let him go at Man United. I think he could possibly do very well over there. There's a lot of the fans are saying Chelsea won't make top 4. Nah, look, the caliber of players that we're bringing in, we should be making top 4. Okay, we're going to wrap things up, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. We shall be back for Arsenal versus Palace watch along. So if you're going to watch that particular match, do come along for that. King George is saying Brendan Rodgers confirms Leicester are closely looking at selling some of their assets. Yep, so we know that. Yeah, I think it's probably a good chance that Wesley Fofana might be a Chelsea player. Everton, Miz, Lampard tax is heavy, bro. It is heavy, man. It is heavy. If you guys are watching Arsenal versus Palace versus Arsenal, I'll be doing a watch along, so do make sure you're there for that. And yeah, after that, I'll have another video wrapping up the day's Chelsea transfer news. So lots of content still to come. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Smash the like button. More than 300 people still live. And if you're here for the first time, subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. I shall see you guys very, very soon. Till next time. See ya.